Hello everybody and welcome back to Coffee Talk. First of all, I am back. Second of all, you see the screen we're on right now, and you can see that I've actually already played this one. Yeah, the recording got botched the first time I tried recording it, so we're doing it again. Or I am, at least. It's gonna be the first time for you guys. But yes, I just wanted to clear that out of the way. I was actually gonna play something different today, but then I realized that it doesn't come out yet, so I was a little bit too early on the jump for that. And I'm not gonna say what game it is just yet. You'll see when it comes out. Keep you in suspense, you know. But yes, I am back, and I will be for a very long time, I hope. Anyways, let's get into it. Enough talking. Oh, it's been so long. Yes, I want to restart the day. Monday, September 28th, 2020. As usual, I've got my coffee. Do you have yours? The Evening Whispers, free of charge. Monday, September 28th, 2020. Military personnel stationed along East Coast to prevent immigrants flooding in from the Atlantic. Werewolf representatives push the ministry for more accessible sedative. Doctor from Salach town arrested for experimenting with child cloning. Ooh, that doesn't sound good at all. Start the day. Are you sure that would be okay? Yes! I mean, it would be really hard to pull off. But it's something that'll make the story different. Different isn't always good. It's a neat concept, but you need to handle it carefully and gracefully. I know. Hello, customer, welcome! Oh, it feels so good to say that again. Hey, Gala.
Good evening, everyone.
Welcome, Mr. Gala. Forgive me if I don't get the voices 100% correct. It's been a while, keep in mind. And I also can't remember everyone's voices that I gave them.
Am I interrupting? It looked like you were having an intense discussion.
It's nothing. Gerardo was just giving me feedback. It's for the book I'm writing.
Sounds like a heavy discussion.
What are you up to tonight?
I'm just planning to sit and relax. Please don't let my presence interrupt you, though, as it interrupts everyone always. It's just so dark and brooding and big.
Oh, don't worry about it.
Although I need to interrupt Gerard for a moment.
Sure, how can I help you?
Can I have a cup of... You remember my remedy?
Well, we never got it right in the first place. Of course not. Do you want to give it a try again?
My last order didn't quite hit the spot. Remember, it's tea and ginger. The last thing is definitely a different ingredient from either of those.
Okay.
Remember, it has tea and ginger.
Okay. I scrapped so many cups the first time I did this. Because I tried tea, ginger, and mint. I tried tea, ginger, and lemon. I tried tea, ginger, and honey. And I tried tea, ginger, and cinnamon. And I didn't try tea, ginger, and milk. I mean, wolves are technically dogs. Milk is more for cats. Even though it's not that healthy for them, so you shouldn't give it to them all the time. Now, I did make all of these. But none of them said like Fury Sedative or anything like that. It was just ginger honey tea or ginger mint tea or ginger lemon tea or something like that. So I'm going to try cinnamon. Because so far, all the things are pretty bitter. And the only other bitter thing I can think of is cinnamon. So let's go for it. Let's hope it's right. I also checked, it's masala chai tea. Never mind. It's definitely not that. Tea. Ginger. I can't remember if I gave him the honey, the mint, or the lemon. The lemon one is the most bitter though. It's too cold. We'll go with most bitter. Or is it gonna just be ginger, honey, lemon tea? Ah, ginger lemon tea, yeah. Okay, here you go. It's probably wrong. Is this it? Guess not. How is it?
Nope.
It's nope.
This drink doesn't even follow my guidelines.
What do you mean it doesn't follow your guidelines? I did what you asked me to. Ginger, tea, and something else.
Far from it.
Well then, make it yourself. Or just tell me what the hell you want me to make. Oh, my pardon for the mistake. Pardon me, mistake for me. I skipped that. I'm sorry.
Never mind. Anyway, please don't mind me and continue with your discussion.
Don't worry, Mr. Gala. We're done for the night. You're done. I have a lot of new homework thanks to you. You're welcome. Is Hide coming?
No, I'm by myself tonight.
It's gonna be a peaceful night then. That's mean, Freya. Oh, come on, I was just joking. He needs to learn how to communicate his thoughts nicely, though.
He might not look like it, but he's a very kind person, you know.
He doesn't show it, that's for sure. That applies to you as well, Freya. Oh, come on. Hello, customer, welcome! It's Bailey's with an S, which you probably already knew because you saw his face at the beginning of the video. I'm still so lost on this guy's voice, I can't remember what voice I gave him.
Good evening, everyone. We'll try that one and see how it goes.
Welcome, Mr. Bailey's with an S. Heya.
How are you doing, Freya?
Not good.
What's going on?
Gerard was just criticizing my story. It's called feedback. It's cruel. It's necessary.
Sounds interesting. What's the problem with the story?
The story is non-linear and quite complicated. Imagine a choose-your-own-adventure storybook, but for adults. They have those.
Sounds pretty common so far.
But instead of telling you which page to turn to, each decision you make will give you a score. Sounds like math.
What?
That score will determine which page you should go to.
That sounds more like a video game than a book.
I know, it's not that original. But my target here is the mainstream audience. I don't know what that is. Huh? With the help of my publisher, this kind of book may go mainstream. Just like that Choose Your Own Adventure show on Netstream. I haven't played many of those. I only played the one, which was kind of disappointing with Bear Grylls, because it wasn't... I mean, it was cool, but it wasn't the best, you know? It was nothing new, but because of the marketing and the names involved, it reached the mainstream market.
That sounds interesting. And highly ambitious, Freya.
At least it's simpler than my other idea.
Which is?
Making the novel not in the form of a book, but in the form of story cards.
Well,
I know, right? Crazy. As if she has all the time in the world. And that's before even considering the sensitive issue. Money. And time. And making it. Of setting the story in a world where only humans exist. Right. I forgot about that part.
What did you say?
No, there's a reason it has to be that way. Just wait until I've finished it, okay?
Alright. We get it. I think that's the voice. A really condescending one.
As Gerard said, though, I won't have the time. Getting a normal pitch approved is already a steep climb. Let's not make the mountain even higher.
Fair enough. What's the story all about, by the way?
You'll have to wait for it. Don't want to spoil the fun.
If you say so. Anyway, I haven't ordered anything.
I think it was an Airhead. I really can't remember, guys. Please forgive me. What do you want to drink tonight?
Ginger latte, if you know how to make it.
Coffee, ginger, milk. And just, oh. Okay. I guess no latte art. Here you go.
Thanks. Damn, this is good. Oh, beats that third-rate beer I had. I mean, I'm 16.
No, Bailey's, you're actually a grown-ass man.
Right, I knew that. With this kind of drink making skill, I'm drunk. I wonder why your place isn't any bigger.
What we have here now is more than enough for me.
Whatever floats your boat, I guess.
By the way, how are you doing, Bailey's? Still busy with your last client?
No, I'm done with her.
Done? As in, you're dropping the project.
Hey, I'm not crazy. I'm just drunk. I still need the money for my booze. Done, as in, I finished the job. I spent the past few days making sure it's even done before the deadline.
Did she like it?
Oh, she loved it. Took a little bit of convincing, but she loved it, alright. She had some complaints, of course, but I convinced her by using some design terms she doesn't understand.
So you finished your job by bullshitting her.
The finest bullshit, my lady. That's one survivor skit every freelancer must have.
This voice is devolving into something. I don't know what. Are you working on anything right now?
Nah. I'm taking a break from work. I need to work on a few personal matters.
Oh. Like you and Loa.
Something like that.
By the way, I'm curious. How did you guys meet? If you don't mind me asking.
I don't mind. It's just that I was young and stupid and high and broke. You know.
Oh, come on. Who hasn't been there?
Psst, you're right. You're right. Who hasn't been there? So, I was a bit of a player back in college.
Ooh, spicy. Actually, pretty regular.
And I was going after my then best friend's girlfriend friend. You know, just how you go after your then best friend's girlfriend friend. I do it all the time. Wait, what? Okay, I'll say it slowly. My then best friend's girlfriend's friend. I used to have a best friend. He was an incubus.
Okay.
Let's call him Cognac. A fine brandy. Cognac has a girlfriend.
Still following.
And that girl has a friend. The friend is the one I'm after.
Okay. Yeah, sorry. Try to keep up, Grandma. Got it.
She was one of the hottest girls there. But everyone knew she wasn't the type of girl you'd want to date. You know, she's been around the town.
Why?
I don't want to get into details. But this succubus was super hot. you know, as succubuses usually are because, you know, succubus. Then all the guys wanted to sleep with her. She was a player too, like I said. She's been around town 24/7 a beat to relax slash study too. Okay, so I got an achievement for getting to this soundtrack. Don't know how I did it. Huh? That doesn't sound like Lua at all. Because it wasn't Lua, genius. Huh? Lua was my friend's girl. Holy moly, guacamole, spaghetti on a chipotle. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Help, it's been a while. This is getting spicier. Actually, it's getting still pretty regular. The other girl's name... Oh, I've had that whole voice. The other girl's name was... Let's just call her Rose. Continue. I think Lua, thanks to her relationship with I knew Lua, thanks to her relationship with Cognac, and my unhealthy relationship with Cognac. You know, I just can't get enough of Cognac. That's a fake name you made up, right? Yes. Now, will you let me continue without interruptions? Okay, okay. So I asked Lua a lot of things about Rose. She knew what I was after. Pussy! It annoyed her so much. But I kept on bothering her. I mean, I was a pretty lad. Oh, active guy back then. So Lua came over to visit us at one point. I lived with Cognac back in college. I'd been out, and I got back just as Lua arrived. A total coincidence, not planned at all. We went into our place together and witnessed something surprising. What? Cognac was sleeping with Rose, of course. Holy mother of moly! I saw the look on Lua's face. A disbelief, anger, sadness. And without even thinking about it, I punched Cognac in the face. You what? I just spat everywhere. I apologize to everyone and myself. I got into a fight with him. Oh, I haven't told you. Cognac was a Brazilian jiu-jitsu tutor for kids. Brazilian jiu-jitsu tutor for kids. It's pretty good. Oh my. Yeah, I landed that one punch. And then he landed all the other 2,000. And he beat me to a pulp. Easily. Lua begged me to stop fighting on her behalf. More like she begged Cognac. Hey, I wasn't kidding. I lost, but I don't give up easily. I was beaten pretty bad. So Lua took care of my injuries. We grew closer after that. After that. And I don't even remember the exact date. But suddenly that friendship turned into a relationship. Well, a friendship is a kind of relationship. Ow, I bit my lip. That was one hell of a story, Baileys with an S. I know. Otherwise I wouldn't have told it, dumbass. Have you seen her, by any chance? Yeah. Lua came by a few days ago. How is she doing? She hasn't returned any of my calls or texts. Well, she's healthy, that's for sure. She got into an argument, though. With whom? There was this male model. Model? I didn't think she was the type of girl to go out with a model. Oh, they weren't together. What were they arguing about? Well, we were talking about your relationship. Lua told us about the reason behind the fight, about your family stuff. And then this guy, joined the discussion. What did he say?
He didn't understand why Lua would insist on getting family approval, considering, you know,
What?
you're willing to leave your own family. You would do that for her?
Yes, I would. I'm sick and tired of my family.
Why would you say that?
Let me tell you about my family. Just have Gala in the back sipping his whatever the hell I made him. Or I should say, most elven families. They all think they're so high and mighty and hoity-toity and ooh, look at me, I'm so powerful. If you're born an elf, there are certain unwritten rules you must follow. Reputation and appearance are everything. So when I came home with mud on my face the one day, you can imagine how unimpressed my parents were. I mean, for God's sake, Karen, I was 5. We must never ever make our family look bad. You can only befriend certain people, you must dress a certain way, you can only have certain jobs, and you can't have mud in your face. Jobs that are deemed worthy and successful. Like being a doctor, a lawyer, a CEO. You know. Ever since I was a kid, I've always wanted to put mud on my face and be an artist and call it art. You know, I love drawing and creating art with mud. However, becoming an artist with mud is not something elves would deem suitable because mud is brown and sticky and ooey and icky. Like, nobody wants to touch it unless you're a 5-year-old kid. Oh, Karen, what have you done for me to me? Oh, Karen. Unless you become the next Da Vinci with mud. Because, you know, you gotta be unique. So when I switched from a business major to a major art major, not a major art, my parents went crazy. Screamed like they were on fire.
So, 2 questions. First one. Actually, just one question. How do you know what people on fire screaming sounds like? Baileys, I'm getting very worried about you now. They told me that I'd never be rich or successful. All that because you chose an art degree? You wanna know the worst part? They blamed Law. What do you mean? They blamed her for me playing with mud when I was 5. A person I didn't even know until, I can't count, a lot of years later. They blamed her for my decision to pursue my passion for art. Yelled about how her kind is ruining the country. Ah! Accusing the religion of worshipping the Dark Lord Satanus. Accusing her of putting a spell on me and cursing the family. With mud. Whoa. I mean, come on! This is the 21st century. Is it? I get lost with centuries. That's so not cool. I don't want to sound judgmental, but I'm about to. But your family is racist. Tell me about it. Okay, where do you want me to start? Laura's the only person that can make me feel alive. She showed me how I can be free and pursue my dreams in mud. I don't understand why Laura is so obsessed with the idea of reconciliation with my family. I mean, they're total asshats. I just showed that to you. I just don't get it. I have no problem leaving my family, you know? I would happily leave them for the both of us.
What about her? What about her and her family? You may be happy to leave your family. However, it may not be the same for her.
Gala, do you have something to say? Do you want to let the whole class hear what you have to say? Perhaps you could give us a different perspective.
Sorry, I didn't mean to eavesdrop, teacher. I couldn't help overhearing your story. My nose is itchy. I assume that the person you're talking about is not an elf, correct? This voice kind of turned into a little bit something of Solid Snake.
Yeah, she's a succubus.
I see. I'm a werewolf. For werewolves, the wolf pack is the most important thing. We'll put family before any other. We often have our own problems within the pack, but we won't abandon our family for anything. Perhaps that's also true for her and her family. Besides, if you leave your family for her, wouldn't that make your parents believe that all those bad stereotypes about succubi or succubuses, I'm not sure which one's right, are true?
I never thought about it that way before.
Whether you like it or not, your actions will have an impact on her as well. And if you leave your family for her, that will put her in a difficult spot. She might feel responsible for your actions.
There's nothing to feel bad about. I'm leaving my messy family to create a better one with her.
It's easy for you to say that now, but you don't know what the future holds. One day, circumstances might change. One day, one of you might regret your decisions. One day, you might use a
I left my family for you
card.
We love each other. I'll be with her whatever the circumstances may be.
You know, love is like a flame. It dies if you don't have wood. And if you get too close to it, you can hear what someone on fire screaming sounds like. Ah, what a thought. It might burn fiercely at first, but over time it will die down if you don't maintain it. Maintaining it won't be easy. It will be hard work, you know, going out into the woods, chopping down trees, using those trees, cutting up more wood from those trees to make firewood, and then using that firewood, but first making sure that that firewood is dry wood so that it doesn't kill the flame, and then only chucking it onto the flame to keep the flame burning bright and hot. Because life is like fire. Get too close and you get burned. That's why we try to stay dead inside. Life is full of storms. And marriage. It will not survive on love alone. It needs money.
That voice is really tough to do.
Just get some lubricant on my vocal cords. Whoa, that's deep. Not really, it's actually pretty normal.
We'll have each other and that's enough for us.
Tell me, do you have health insurance?
What? I'm an elf, why would I need health insurance?
Because of what I'm about to do to you. I can feel the rage building inside. You'll need some.
What for?
Immortality is an elven privilege, but you'll lose it if your family disowns you.
That's really fickle.
I've seen people go bankrupt because they felt ill or got seriously injured. Emptied their entire life savings for an $8 pill because in this country they charge $20,000 for it. And if you decide to have children, they won't have the same privileges you do. There's a high probability that they'll get bullied for being a half-breed. There are consequences. It shouldn't be taken lightly. Think about it. Anyway, I've got to go. I apologize for my intrusion, but think about what I said.
No, thank you for your insight. I've got to go too.
Wanna head out together?
Sure. I mean, sure. Also, bloody hell, voices are tough.
Also, remember that life insurance I told you to get? You better hope you have it on you right now. You're going home with a werewolf. Just think about that. Thanks for the drink, Gerard. And Freya.
Bye.
Cheerios!
Whoa.
What? You made me lose 2 customers in a minute. That was the longest minute ever. Hey, that wasn't on me. They were leaving anyway. Are you going to write that in your book? It's a secret. If your book is based on this coffee shop, how can you present a story like this in a world with only humans around? Surprisingly easier than you'd think. I'm not sure. Perhaps a hot drink will give you some inspiration. Sounds like a great idea. Cough syrup, a cure for a sore throat. I need one of those. Oh right, that's another night done. So I'm just gonna get to another save point and then save. And then I shall say goodbye, which should be now. Yes. Save game. Yes. Okay, cool. So, as my first video back, first video after being back for a while, I just want to say I'm so sorry for the wait, and thank you to everyone who has been watching this far. It feels really good to be back, and I'm glad that there are still people who enjoy my content and actually waited for me to get back instead of just leaving. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.